Welcome to episode 74 of Southern Gospel Now. I'm Greg Goodman, bringing you Southern Gospel news each and every week. Southern Gospel Now is brought to you by SouthernGospelPrizes.com. Coming soon to SouthernGospelPrizes.com, win it before you can buy it, featuring Greater Vision's forthcoming project, Think About There. Registration and details at SouthernGospelPrizes.com. We begin this week with some wonderful news for 11th Hour's Amber Epinette Sanders and her husband Garrett. The couple welcomed their son to the world on Saturday, August 27th. Vincent Wayne Sanders, who they are calling Vinny, weighed in at 5 pounds and 6 ounces, and he's 18 and a half inches long. We are so happy for Amber and Garrett. Labor Day weekend is upon us, and the Texas Gospel Music Festival will be going on.
Hey guys, this is Tara with the Crabb family, and I'm so excited. We are coming to Richardson, Texas, on September 2nd at 7 p.m. at the Charles W. Wiseman Center.
In addition to the Crabb family, other acts include Ernie Haas and Signature Sound, Linda Randall, the Irwins, the Guardians, Mark Lowry, Triumphant Quartet, Greater Vision, the Ball Brothers, Booth Brothers, and many more. The event runs September 2nd through the 4th, just outside Dallas. The Labor Day weekend will find Joseph Habedank at another great event, the Southern Gospel Picnic at Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri.
Another one of our favorite events of the year is the Southern Gospel Picnic at Silver Dollar City. I actually do the Riverfront Playhouse every year, and I do 4 shows there. I think they're about 30 minutes apiece, and it is something that we look forward to all year. Now, I will tell you, it is one of the most tiring days that we do all year because we're not used to doing 4 shows in a row, but we have such an awesome time. And if you're coming to Silver Dollar City, please know that we are going to do different songs in every set, so you'll want to come to every show if possible.
Gordon Mote's latest radio single is Live Forgiven. Gordon talks about the concept behind the song.
There are so many people living the Christian life. They know they've been saved. Many of them can even remember the time and the place. And yet the enemy fills their minds with all this guilt. You know, you're not good enough. Remember that thing you did years ago. You know, you struggle with this or you struggle with that. But because of the blood shed on Calvary, we have been made worthy. And Jesus has forgiven, and not only forgiven, but forgotten all of our sins.
Gerald Wolfe's Gospel Music Hymn Sing continues their quest to get the Hymn Sing DVDs and CDs placed where they will be impactful. Gerald Wolfe gives us an update.
We are now in phase 2 of Operation Sing Again, and we are shipping out DVDs and CDs to every hospice facility in America. As of right now, we've already gotten over 800 of those, and we have about 4,200 to go. But we'll get there just like we did with all the nursing homes. And the emails are already coming in from the directors, and it's really exciting.
If you would like to assist in this effort, you can find out more about giving at gospelmusichymnsing.com under Operation Sing Again. Southern Gospel artists go pretty much wherever they're invited. Jonathan Wilburn recently was invited to sing in Wyoming, a state that has a small population and doesn't see a lot of Southern Gospel artists. Jonathan talks about the trip.
Before the service, we came out a few days early. We went over through Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and went up through the Grand Teton National Park and on across to Yellowstone National Park. And I was just in awe still of God's wonderful work that He's done, the beauty that He's created. I remember Charles Stanley saying that God created the beauty in honor of His Son, Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, He outdid Himself out in that country. The wildlife, the majestic scenery is just uncomparable to any I've ever seen.
John Deere and Rousey wrote the Guardians' latest song, Not For Long, with Kieran Peck Gooch. He says they were both living the lyrics at the time.
I think there's a certain kind of power when you are feeling and living the message as you write it. You know, when you're right in the middle of something, I think you feel very passionate about it and you're kind of emotional in a way about it. So there's that sort of urgency that you feel when you're writing it. And I think it makes for a more powerful song.
Scotty Inman's latest solo single is Saved People. Scotty talks about the message of the tune.
Man, I really am excited about the newest single off my solo album, Saved People. How you really get to the heart of someone is getting down in the trenches with them, serving them, showing them love and showing them the love of Christ.
Tribute Quartet has been in the studio working on a new project. Gary Casto says a theme emerged from the collection of songs.
Wow, I am so thrilled about this brand new Daywind release project. Always Grace. And as we were listening to songs, and we had the opportunity to listen to many great songs, it was hard to narrow down to 10 that we wanted to bring to the folks on the road. When we finally decided on the 10 songs, we realized there was a theme, and it was about grace.
The new project from Tribute Quartet will be out in January 2023. Meanwhile, Brian Free and Assurance will have a new EP out October 7th. The title of the project is Meet Me at the Cross. We have a sneak peek of the first radio single called Liar, Liar.
He's a liar, liar, headed for a lake of fire. He's a liar, liar, headed for a lake of fire. You can't believe a word coming out of his mouth. I'm headed north and he's headed south, 'cause he's a liar, liar, headed for a lake of fire.
Taking a look at the Singing News Power 50 chart, the LeFevre Quartet jumps to the top this week with All the Praise. Well, that's it for this week. If you missed episodes of Southern Gospel Now along the way, you can find them wherever you get podcasts or listen at southerngospelnow.com. Southern Gospel Now is brought to you by southerngospelprizes.com. I'm Greg Goodman. Remember to love your neighbor, and I'll see you back here next week for another edition of Southern Gospel Now.